Yo, what up guys, I'm Sammy and welcome back to the Soul Brothers channel. I apologize for my voice is still slightly gone. I'm recovering from a cold, but I do feel a lot better now. And today we're going to be covering the top Nike shoes that you can get right now on Nike.com. If you guys do want to get any of these shoes, I'll try to leave a link in the description box. Different from what I've been doing before, I'm going to be doing a top 5 Nike shoes and a shoe that you can get that's best in each category, like traction and cushion. So let's get it started right off with number 5, and that's going to be the LeBron 17. Like when I was testing it, when I was reviewing it, I did enjoy it, but there are a few major things about the LeBron 17 that makes me not want to play in the shoe as much. So reason number 1 is it's pretty damn heavy. So it comes in at like 15-16 ounces, and preferably I like to play in a very light and minimal shoe. Also, another thing I don't like about it is the court feel is pretty bad. So the cushion is probably the highest cushion setup that you can get right now for a basketball shoe. And also another thing is I do feel a little unstable. I mean, it wasn't to the point where I did roll my ankle, but I just didn't feel stable enough for me to, continue wanting to play in that shoe. So that's why it's coming in at number 5. But it's still a nice shoe. If you don't mind a heavier shoe, I mean, you get really, really good impact protection. You get premium materials. You get a very, very comfortable shoe. And really great traction as well. So if you don't mind those things, then this is a great option. Continuing on to number 4, we got the Kyrie 6. So the Kyrie 6, in my opinion, I don't really like how it looks. But reading the comments on Instagram, I'm pretty sure there's a lot of people that do like the Kyrie 6. But that's just from an aesthetic standpoint. Performance-wise, it's solid. The traction is really good. Just watch out for dust. It picks up a little bit of dust, but in a slight easy wipe, you should be good to go for a few good stops again. For the cushion is something that I feel like they can improve on, especially with the foam and the heel. But the Zoom Turbo unit does provide a little bit of bounce and impact protection in the forefoot. Also, another thing I don't like about the Kyrie 6 is that it's a little bulky. They do provide a lot of padding in the ankle area, which does feel comfortable. But it doesn't help with making the shoe feel overall minimal. To be honest, for me, I would prefer a minimal shoe over a lot of padding. But I'm sure there's people that don't really mind it and they actually do like the padding. But support is really good. You're going to get a little bit of ankle support from the mid-cut as well. Overall, it's a solid shoe to play in. Alright, moving on to number 3 is the KD12. You guys already know the KD12 is an incredible performer. The traction is really good. Apparently with a solid outsole, it's really, really good on dust. Sadly, I have not tried the solid outsole yet. So from my experience in the KD12 in the translucent outsole, it does pick up dust, which is a bummer because I do play on dusty courts. But on a clean court, it's really good. You have that full-length Zoom Strobo, which is incredible. It feels very comfortable. Impact protection is good. It feels bouncy. A minimal upper with that screen mesh, and you get all that tech for $150. So KD12, you guys already know, really, really nice shoe. Moving on to number 2 is the Nike Zoom Universe. So for me, in my opinion, I feel like the Zoom Universe is the upgraded version of the KD12. It's $10 more, coming in at $160, but it's on sale right now for $120, which I think is a great deal. Like, you get really good tech. The cushion, you get full-length Zoom Strobo with a nice soft cushion that's not caged like the KD12. You have that Flyknit material, which feels a lot softer and a lot more premium on foot compared to the KD12 screen mesh. And that overall like Fly Ease technology with the strap that goes around the ankle area actually works. So yeah, the Zoom Universe, very, very nice pick. You guys should definitely try it out. Traction is something that I think could improve on. I mean, it was a good traction, overall really, really good. I just wish the bite was a little bit harder. And for lateral movements, if I did a really hard lateral movement, I did find myself sliding just a little bit. Alright, moving on to number 1. So number 1 is, you guys probably have already guessed, it's a PG shoe, and it's the PG4. I love that shoe. It's an incredible shoe. The cushion is incredible. It's probably one of my favorite cushion setups of all time. That full-length Air Strobo unit feels very comfortable, but it doesn't feel too soft and doesn't feel too mushy, in my opinion. I feel like, if you want more of a responsive type of cushion, then you should probably stay away from it. But for me, it was good. The traction is overall really good. It does pick up a little bit of dust, but if you wipe, and if you constantly wipe, then you should be okay. The materials are a little cheap feeling, but I mean, with the mesh, it gets soft, and performance-wise, it gets the job done, so I'm not really mad at it. And I didn't have any issues with support or anything. So overall, an incredible shoe to play in. Only $110. Aesthetics though, personally, I don't like. I don't really think it's ever gonna grow on me. But reading from the comments, I think there are a few people that are starting to like it, but I don't really care about looks if the performance is really, really good. So PG4 is my #1 pick for top Nike shoes that you can get right now. So that's the top 5. Let's go over the top shoes in each category. So starting off with traction, I mean, Nike kind of didn't kill it this year. There really isn't a shoe that's overall really, really top tier. It doesn't pick up any dust. It has a really hard bite. So basically all the shoes on this top 5 list are really, really good, just not like insane top tier traction. Next is impact protection, and obviously it has to go to the LeBron 17. You're not going to get much better impact protection than that, but I have to give a close second to the PG4. The air sole unit with the soft foam really helps cushion your foot for hard impacts, but also doesn't feel as, I guess, unstable or slow as the LeBron 17 in my opinion. Next is best overall cushion, and personally for me, I'd have to give it to the PG4. And then next would have to be the Zoom Universe, and after that is the KD12. I like the air sole unit a little bit better than the full-length Zoom Strobel, but obviously I'm sure there's people that'll like the Zoom unit better. But also I think the Zoom Universe does the cushion better, and the KD12 doesn't have as much compression in the cushion as the Zoom Universe because the KD12 is caged. So that's the top overall cushion setups in my opinion. For comfort, I would have to say the LeBron 17 is probably the most comfortable shoe you can get. The upper is very premium and very comfortable, as well as the cushion setup. And next in line after that would have to be the PG4 for comfort. But of course, the Zoom Universe and the KD12 are very, very close to those. So that about concludes the video for top Nike shoes. Again, if you guys do want to cop any of these shoes, I'll leave a link in the description box. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.